Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Team Toyota of Princeton to check out this brand new 2024 Toyota 4Runner. This is the base SR5 trim with four-wheel drive. The color here is underground, black cloth interior. So I wanted to get a base 4Runner, or as base as I could get on the channel, to give you guys a look at what you can get for the lowest amount of 4Runner money. So as we go through the vehicle, you can let me know, is this the 4Runner you'd go for? So let's dig in. Front end of our 4Runner in the underground, great color, one of my favorite Toyota colors. We got some chrome on the Toyota emblem. We do have LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED fog lamps, standard bulbs for turn signals, functionality in the grille, top and bottom. Now as we come around to our wheel and tire package on this SR5 4x4, we have a 17-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel in silver, Toyota badge on the center cap. Wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Dueler tires, 265 on the width, a 70 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. Moving on out, full side profile of this SR5. Not a fan of the Predator tube steps on here. With the SR5, I think we can just go without those, but let me know what you guys think about that. Moving on in, we're going to go with a color match side view mirror, but no LED turn signals. Color match front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap, up top some brushed aluminum on the roof rails. Then we're going to have a color matched roof, shark fin antenna, no sunroof. Rear end of our 4Runner SR5, again the underground with the chrome badge and the 4Runner name. LED taillights, standard bulbs for turn signals. The rear wipers tucked up underneath the roof spoiler, and that's because that window is a power window up and down separately from the tailgate, and it also cleans up the design, looks good. And then of course we have our tow hitch. We'll go over those numbers when we check out the engine. The exhaust is tucked up underneath the right side of the bumper. We're under the hood of this 24 4Runner, and what do we have for a power plant? We have Toyota's 4-liter V6 engine mated to a 5-speed automatic transmission, 270 horsepower, 278 pound-feet of torque. The 4Runner can tow up to 5,000 pounds. MPGs, 16 in the city, 19 on the highway, 17 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? You said this was one of the least expensive ones you've had on the channel. So how much? Well, here we go. Base price for the 24 4Runner SR5 4x4 is $42,580. Now, what do you get for that? Well, like I mentioned, you get the engine and the 5-speed automatic transmission. You also get hill start and downhill assist control. You get the tow hitch receiver with a 7 and 4 pin connector, and the part-time 4-wheel drive system with active track. Now, we do have some options, which we'll go over when we check out the window sticker, but once we add those in, and a destination and delivery fee of $1,395 from Toyota's Tahara, Aichi, Japan assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $45,910. So let's check out the interior. Front door panel, we'll move on in. We're going to go soft touch material up top. Give your elbows a break with some light gray soft cross stitch, all black, nice soft armrest, the grab handle in gray. There is the flat black on our switch gear. And then we have a chrome door handle, a little shelf in here, a really large door pocket down here. We got the standard audio system, zooming on in, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with your push on, push off parking brake. And now, seating wise, we're going to go full power for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger, black cloth with a lighter gray cloth, two-tone, nice and soft though, feels pretty good. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, no change. Up top now we're going to have some plastic, some of this gray trim with some brushed aluminum trim into your heat and air vent, and then down below, a nice large glove box. Now on the center stack up top you have your digital clock right up there. Then you're going to go 2 heat and air vents with your 4-way hazards. Then you have your fully integrated 8-inch infotainment system. Now, Toyota calls this the premium audio system with the 8-inch and the navigation. That's an extra $1,585 for this. Now, I don't know what they were talking about as far as premium audio, because this is not a JBL system in here, at least it doesn't say so. So, what we have here is wired CarPlay, Android Auto. We do have our touchscreen. It's a little glitchy, but for an older system, it's not half bad, really, pinch to zoom at all. But you got your built-in nav, and unlike the newer system, you don't have to get a subscription to get it. You have your home button. Takes us back there. We have our audio off right now, but we can go into our audio if we would like. We have our Sirius XM. We can go in there. See that? Blasts right on. You got your Sirius XM as well as your other AM and FM radio stations. We can go back to our map. We'll get it there. We have Seek for our music. We can Bluetooth the phone. We can go to our apps where we can get our Wi-Fi hotspot going and all that other stuff. Remotely connect the vehicle to your phone. And then we're back to the beginning. Nice and simple. Now, if we go to reverse, we have a nice large backup camera though, but it's an older one, no trajectory. But this is the older system, and it's been around a while, so I don't think I can fault this 4Runner for that. You know, I'm sure it's going to get an upgrade when the new 4Runner comes out, but we do have a power and volume knob as well as your tuning knob. Here's your push button start right over there. We have regular AC and heat with your dials for your fan speed and for your temperature. And then we do have the recirc button. You got your rear defrost. Down further, you got a USB 12 volt and some space here to stuff your phone and some doodads. Down further, here is the dial for your 4 high, 4 low, that kind of thing, 2 high right here. So they got you set there. There's a cup holder. Here's the gear shift. That's going to go through this 5-speed automatic. And I do like the fact that they went with this gray trim in here, or silver trim, and not gloss black. An area to slide your phone as well with another cup holder. And then our Toyota key fob, pretty plain Jane. Lock, unlock, panic button, Toyota badge on the back. This is for your rear window. So if we swing the camera around to the rear window and then hit the button, the window will go down all the way, and then we can one touch up and the window's all the way back up. So I do like that feature on the 4Runner, but these dead switches here are for your heated seats, and with the SR5 you're not going to get those. Now here is our armrest, pretty soft with some soft touch. Open it up, a 12 volt and a huge area for storage. 4Runner wheel, we do have a leather wrap wheel with some perforation, nice 10 and 2 notches in here. Toyota badge there. We got some brushed aluminum to dress it up a little bit. Round bottom wheel, no issue getting in or out. Now down here you got your telephone right here, and you have your modes right here for your infotainment, and then we have a volume, voice commands. Then we have our controls for the digital portion of your dash, as well as your lane keep assist and other safety suite controls. Here is the cruise control right behind here. On our stalks on the left, we're going to go headlight controls, fog lamp controls, and then we have our windshield wipers front and back. And then down over here on the left is where you're going to have your mirrors, bright and dim the dash. We have our adaptive high beams. You can turn on the 120 volt outlet in the back, and your heated windshield wipers, or your windshield wiper de-icer, as they call it. And we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then with our dash, it's the analog digital combo, analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature. And then we have additional information in the center, pretty easy. And then you can go across the top if you want to see other information. So they make it simple for you. They really do. Overhead console. If you want your dome lane to come on off, you can close the door. This button all the way to the right on the picture with the vehicle with the doors open. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. Spot for your shades right there. And now here is the downhill assist control button, your active track button, traction control off, SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road, framed rear view mirror with auto dimming function. And then we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. And does it slide? No, but you do have an extension. Getting to the back of the 4Runner, rear door panels first though, same action, same use of materials, nice and soft up top. I like the fact that they Kept the door panels the same as the front, nice consistency of design. Now getting in the back, I have the seat set for my driving position, but no problem. Flat roof to get in. Now, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". We do have fabric all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger, 2 heat and air vents, 2 USB-Cs here in the back, and then rear seats, same fabric with the black and the light gray insert. Nice and soft though, they feel pretty good for cloth seats. And now super soft on the armrest, 2 cup holders, and we have the insert for the smaller size cup, where you can take that out and now you got your larger size cup. And that comes on both sides. But overall, it's quite comfortable back here in this SR5. Getting in the tailgate of the 4Runner, you come to the back, and right underneath the middle end, right here in 4Runner, there's a button, you hit it and lift up. Manual assist on the tailgate, nice big square wide opening, 47.2 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this 4Runner. Now, our spare is behind the tow hitch underneath the vehicle, so thank you Toyota for the spare. As we move in closer, we do have some tie downs on either side, looking good, some nice carpet, that's the front license plate bracket. We do have the first aid kit. We have a 12 volt and then the home power source back here. So they got you set there. Some cubbies for extra storage on the side, which looks good. But you don't have releases back here for the back row seats. And that's kind of a different kind of operation that I'm going to show you here in a minute. All right, getting the rear seat down and flat, here we go. We come to the back and there is a strap right here, and we lift up the seat back to get it out of the way. So that's step 1. Step 2, we let our headrest down here in the back like such. And then step 3, there's a button. We push it. The headrest goes into the channel in the bottom of the seat bottom. And now we're all set. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and I'll meet you at the back of the vehicle. And now, once we have the rear seats down and flat, and this big boxy shape, 89.7 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this 4Runner, and that's Sequoia numbers at a much lower price point. If you want a Toyota 100% built and made in Japan of 100% Japanese parts, then this 4Runner is for you. Here is the sticker. Window sticker, here we go. 4Runner 2024 Underground, safety ratings, fuel economy estimates, standard equipment on the left, options on the right, including that big $1,600 one, front skid plates, 9.6 inches of ground clearance, which I forgot to mention. And then there's our total vehicle MSRP, $45,910. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 24 4Runner SR5 base trim with 4-wheel drive. You can also get the SR5 in 2-wheel drive as well if you want to save money on the 4x4 spec. In the underground, plenty of visibility out to all the windows, no problem. Big side view mirrors, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in this 4Runner for safety. We got our LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. We got the 4-liter V6 5-speed automatic, smooth pull out of the engine with a very smooth shifting 5-speed. And people just love these things. Frankly, I love these 4Runners. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy who's going to buy one, because a lot of people that buy these obviously are more adventurous than me, taking it off-road or doing whatever with them. This is kind of a road-going spec, which I really quite like. It feels really good. The suspension feels really good. It's well damped. Vehicle handles pretty well. Get around this truck. Steering feels good. Steering wheel's in a good position, which I like. The seats feel good for cloth seats, I guess, for base seats, if you want to call them that. And this 4-liter is just such a great engine. Bulletproof transmission. Vehicle's going to last hundreds of thousands of miles with proper maintenance. And that's why people are willing to pay the money for the 4Runner, because the 4Runners aren't cheap. But if you're going to buy an SUV like this and you're going to keep it a long time, and you're going to do some off-roading or some camping or some trail running with it, you can't go wrong with this. This thing will last you 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years, depending on the mileage you put on and how you drive it. You just got to take care of it, which is true with any vehicle, but this thing is just a beast. It's overbuilt, it feels good, drives well, takes the bumps a little, you know, you can feel those, I would say, but you know, we have big, huge sidewall tires on this vehicle. That's going to soak up the bumps, deaden that jar as you go over them. It just feels really, really good. We've been in a lot of these 4Runners. They all drive the same because they all have the same drive line. It's just a matter of what kind of options you want to have and how much you want to spend. Now this is, you know, minus the Predator tube steps and this premium audio system. I don't think I'd take either one of those things. You know, they're $700 for the tube steps, $1,600 for the premium audio with the navigation, right? And that's what, 16 and 6, 7. What's that? $2,300. You take $2,300 off of the $45,000 price tag, right? Now you're down to what? 42.7, something like that for this. That's pretty compelling considering how long this thing is going to last. And obviously with the advanced look at the new redesigned 4Runner, you're not going to have this engine and driveline anymore. You're going to get one of those iForce hybrid engines. This doesn't handle all that great, just so you know. It really wallows, but people that drive this aren't going to deal with that. But getting back, you know, that's why I think people are buying these 4Runners up. This is the only one they have on the lot right now, because we're going to see a big redesign, and we're going to obviously see this iForce engine that they have in the Tacoma and in the Tundra in the 4Runner. And they have it in other things too, like the Sequoia, for instance. But if you want this 4-liter V6, indestructible V6 with the 5-speed, then you got to grab one of these now. Now, production's going to last here for a while yet, so I think you're going to continue to see these come out of Japan, but the days are going to be numbered. Now here we go, 18.7 feet on the turning radius. Good number for a big vehicle like this. Let's see if it matches the spec. It does. It gets around, even though you got to be careful. And now we're just going to stop. We'll take off. Obviously we're going to feather in the gas because we have a new engine. And it's such a nice linear torque delivery out of this V6. The 5-speed shifts really, really well, really smooth, and down the road you go. Piece of cake. So let me know if you're looking to grab one of these remaining 2024 4Runners, which one would you go with? Would you try to go with something like this base SR5 4x4, 45 grand, save yourself some money, take off the tube step and the premium audio, and now all of a sudden you're like at 42, 43? Or would you go up in trims because you're going to do some heavy off-road and you need more action? Or don't you need something like this? The 4Runner just doesn't trip your trigger and you're going to go somewhere else with your SUV money. Oh, there goes the license plate. With your SUV money. Put it in the comments and let me know. But I do want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Toyota 4Runner SR5 4x4 in underground gray for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.